think they called me 47.
That's not a name.
So make it one.
All right. Agent 47.
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 10 of Nub's Hitman Files. In the previous episode, we were in Miami taking care of the head of Kronstadt Industries and his ambitious race car driving daughter. Today, we are headed to Santa Fortuna in the jungles of South America, where we're going to take out a good chunk of, if not most of, the Delgado drug cartel. Let's go ahead and load up the mission briefing for this one. Here we go.
Good morning, 47. Our Providence contact has shared the identity of the Shadow Client, a former mercenary and bodyguard by the name of Lucas Gray. His past is a black void, but our analysts are digging deep. Meanwhile, we've had a breakthrough of our own. Comparing the malicious attack patterns with global shipping and transportation routes, we've figured out how Mr. Gray and his paramilitaries move around the world undetected. They're using the distribution network of the Delgado cartel, Colombia's biggest drug manufacturer. Clearly, Gray must have struck a deal with the Delgados. Consequently, if we can cripple the cartel, we can severely limit the malicious strike range. But to do so, we need to slay a three-headed serpent. Sociopathic cartel head Rico Delgado and his two closest lieutenants, PR guru Andrea Martinez and savant chemist Jorge Franco. With equal parts guts and guile, Rico Delgado runs a thriving billion-dollar criminal empire. The word is, the brutal and volatile cartel head is hell-bent on becoming the #1 drug lord in the world. To achieve this, Martinez, a childhood friend of Delgado's, has been buttering up state leaders and decision-makers, paving the way for an expansion of the Delgado logistics network, while the brilliant but aloof and antisocial Franco has been hard at work developing a new type of super cocaine. So,
Super
three
cocaine.
of Colombia's most infamous crime lords inhabiting a decidedly hostile environment. I will leave you to prepare.
Hey, dude, want to get high? Yeah, sure. What are you thinking about? Figure we'd just go get some weed. Nah, I got a better idea. Let's get some super cocaine. Oh, that's goofy. All right, let's go ahead and read up about our targets today. First, we're going to start with the head of the Delgado cartel, Rico Delgado. Rico Delgado is the dictatorial head of the Delgado cartel, a supremely successful family-based drug cartel based in Colombia. Rico uses his ruthless nature and personal charm to sway the minds of adversaries and partners alike, favoring the old ways of offering people the choice between silver and lead. Rico Delgado grew up with his younger brother Hector in the volatile cartel business during the early 90s. Rico was quickly chosen to be the successor of his father, though he had to postpone that plan when the Colombian government cracked down hard on the cartels. Rico had to flee the family estate with his mother and younger brother when the military started bombing the compound, and just days later, he would see pictures of his dead father in the newspapers and the hurt on his mother's face. Scroll down a little. Living with his mother's relatives in Santiago and spending summers with his uncle Fernando, who ran the infamous Delgado cartel out of his old vineyard, Rico eventually decided he needed to go back home to Colombia to rebuild his father's empire. What met him was a ruin, but the people... Was a ruin. Why did they put that comma there? Was a ruin, but the people in the nearby village still remembered the good Don Delgado and what he had done for the villagers. Locals helped Rico, rebuild parts of the Delgado mansion grounds, and he also discovered that the locals had kept on growing the local coca fields. With things in progress, Rico started on a plan to rebuild the Delgado Empire. Determined to bring the Delgado name back to its glory days, Rico saw the rebuilding of his family empire as his primary objective in life. With the occasional assistance of his younger brother Hector and the full support of his uncle Fernando's adopted daughter Andrea Martinez, Rico Delgado quickly liaised? I think that's how you say it, with the Delgado family's connections and old smugglers, rebuilding the network from the ground up. To begin with, the trio focused on various types of contraband to keep under the radar and to build up a solid logistics network, but he soon got back into drugs as well. In 2009, Rico Delgado got in touch with his uncle's old chemist and brought him to Colombia, and together they started a new production line hidden away in the nearby jungles. Alright, let's read about Jorge Franco. Jorge Franco was born in Santiago at a time when Chile was slowly starting to make real progress as a country and society. As a child, Franco would often overhear his father having strange conversations in foreign languages with burly-looking men clearly not from the government. Domestic abuse was a regular thing in the Franco household, and the children quickly learned to stay away from the house when Jorge Sr. Was in one of his moods. When Pinochet took over in 1973, violence came with him. Jorge Franco Sr. Vanished without a trace one evening in 1976, and 2 weeks later, young Jorge and his siblings were crossing the border into Argentina. From there, they traveled to the United States. While Franco was never quite sure how his mother managed to get them into the U.S., he later assumed that his mother simply provided the American government with all the information she had overheard his father sharing with the Russians, that frequented their home. Interesting. Franco eventually graduated from college in the early 1980s, holding a degree in natural science with a chemistry focus. He got his job working for a local high school where he taught chemistry and physics for many years while at the same time building up a rather unhealthy gambling addiction. After Pinochet was removed from power, Franco decided to go back to Chile to discover his roots. His mother had passed a few years earlier, and Franco never really found the U.S. to be a suitable home. Besides, he owed a substantial amount of money to a local gangster due to his habit of betting on the wrong horse. So Franco simply ran away, leaving a wife and young child to fend for themselves. Wow, what a classy guy. While Franco didn't discover what happened to his father, he did manage to find some rather unsavory people. One of those people was Fernando Delgado, a winemaker of small repute and a known drug manufacturer who would often lend money to people in exchange for favors. Upon learning that Franco was a gifted chemist, Delgado told him he'd waive any debts in exchange for his services as a chemist. Franco agreed and found that his new vocation suited his needs very well indeed. He stayed with the Delgados until 2004, when everything was torn down around him. Don Fernando and his son were killed in freak accidents, and the empire crumbled around him. Franco, fearing for his life and suffering from severe PTSD, went into hiding but was brought back a few years later when Fernando Delgado's young nephew Rico found him and brought him to Colombia. Franco was never quite the same, though. Franco has now been working with Rico Delgado and his partner Andrea Martinez for more than a decade. He has developed several new brands of cocaine for an ever-hungrier market and is considered a full partner in the Delgado cartel. He still suffers from the occasional lapse into gambling, but has managed to turn his focus more and more on running the manufacturing part of the business and making super cocaine. That's stupid. Let's read about Andrea Martinez. Andrea Martinez is a cutthroat former marketing executive now working for the Delgado Empire. She worked in advertising for a few years but was drawn to the dangerous life of her friends, the Delgado brothers Rico and Hector. The allure of the drug business was tempting, so when Rico Delgado one day asked her to come along and rebuild the Delgado Empire, she immediately quit her job and went with him and Hector. the youngest daughter of the head of a Chilean, I'm tongue-tied, Chilean cocaine cartel. Andrea Martinez grew up playing in the vast coca fields of her family's rural estate. When Andrea was 14, it was determined that she was to be sent abroad to study, while her older brothers were to take over the family business. Her father wanted her as far away from his dangerous trade as possible. However, only a week before her planned departure to the United States, the government cracked down on the Martinez estate and slaughtered everyone there while Andrea was visiting her uncle, Fernando Delgado. Now orphaned, Andrea was taken in by Don Fernando and treated as his own daughter. So the longer I talk, the more tongue-tied I get. Fernando Delgado honored his friend's wishes and sent Andrea to America to get an education. She returned to Chile in 2002, living at the Delgado Villa for a few months before moving to Santiago, where she met up with Rico Delgado and formed a friendship with him. Determined to honor her father's wish and her uncle's expectations, she got a job in the advertising industry and worked there for a couple of years as a marketing executive. But tragedy struck as Fernando Delgado and his son were killed in an apparent accident in 2004. The effective dismantling of the cartel following their deaths, however, brought back the specter of the past, and Martinez realized that some hidden hand was behind the deaths. Worried for her life, she fled Chile and ended up in Colombia with Rico Delgado and his brother Hector. Together, the trio started what would eventually become the reformed Delgado cartel, quickly starting a new business and getting Martinez's hands dirty by creating a series of legal fronts for what would quickly grow into a substantial criminal empire. A vital part of Delgado's organization, Andrea Martinez travels the world under a range of assumed identities, expanding the business and making sure everything runs smoothly. Where Rico Delgado is responsible for the trafficking side of the business, Martinez is responsible for the business side of things. She engages in the bribing of officials, extortion, and information gathering that ensures the other cartels are kept in check, and she keeps the public eye away from Rico Delgado through her magnificent skills at spinning stories and extorting people based on the information she gathers through networks like Iago, which is the spy network we heard about in the Paris episode. So let's go ahead and get the mission started. Go to planning. We will take a gun, a lockpick. I don't think I'm going to need the scramblers. Let's go ahead and just put some coins in there. I don't use the remote audio distractions because I find that they are not that useful. For whatever reason, the range is kind of weak. It seems like if you throw the audio distraction, it makes more noise than the actual audio when it plays. I'm not sure what they were trying to go for with those. Maybe it was supposed to be timed noise, but they don't work the way I would like. Cowboy suit. You know what? We're going to leave it on. I think I did that in a previous playthrough, just testing some ideas out. Oh, and as far as mission stories today, we are going to be attempting Deadly Art, Half-Baked, and Hallowed Ground. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I mean, most foreign countries kind of look at Americans as cowboys anyway, so why not play the part for them? Now, I will say this, for the profiles, I always thought Andrea Martinez looks kind of plastic. I don't know, like her mouth doesn't open. They could have touched that up a little bit.
Welcome to Colombia, 47. The remote village of Santa Fortuna awaits you deep inside the Colombian rainforest. An iron-fisted Delgado cartel rules over the village and its surroundings. Security around Santa Fortuna and the closed-off cartel compound is extremely tight. Armed sicarios patrol the streets of the village, ready to enforce harsh punishments to those who do not comply. Rumors persist of hidden transportation cave systems connecting the village, the cartel compound, and the hidden coca fields beyond. It is a rare occurrence to have all three cartel leaders present in the village at the same time. Expect that all targets are protected by scrupulous killers, armed with automatic weapons. Rico Delgado inhabits his fortified mansion on the outskirts of the village, while Andrea Martinez can be found in her village office or around Santa Fortuna itself. And Jorge Franco is engaged in development of a new drug in his field laboratory.
Super cocaine.
Happy hunting, 47.
Super cocaine. All right, so the first one we are going to attempt is going to be, oh yeah, there we go, Hallowed Ground. I'm going to go ahead and read it, although we may encounter something that'll cue Diana's reading of it. The local construction site needs a spiritual cleansing. So, Andrea Martinez wants the local shaman to do a spirit cleanse at the construction site, and she has ordered her sicarios to summon him, against his will if necessary. I suggest you get involved, 47. After all, getting rid of bad influences is what you do best. That is true. Oh, sorry, let me engage it. I think all we have to do really to get this one started is go steal a shaman outfit. Yep. I love listening to that little Spanish guitar in the background. So, as can be expected, the shaman is out in the middle of the jungle doing something or other.
Just get him herself.
She's got a lot on her mind. The construction of the new plant has been stalled for days now because of what they found there. She needs him to cleanse the place.
But why do I have to go get him?
Yeah, see, there we go.
Scared of getting harassed from touching
Well, let's
all
listen
the
to
boys?
Diana say it instead of me. Oh, I missed my chance. Alright, whatever. Doesn't matter. Here's the important part. We gotta take care of the shaman.
Let the sounds and lights of your surroundings caress your mind and spirits. Another traveler finds his way here in search of a spiritual release.
Sure.
Come on in, my friend. Feel free to join us. Everyone is an equal in the eyes of the spirits.
I can't believe they can't see
I
him.
don't think what that lady
kinda
is
scary.
experiencing is a spiritual release. It's another kind of release.
Look after their minds. The guides look after their minds.
Yeah, I don't know. A friend of mine got roofied once. Kind of feels similar.
There's nothing to be afraid of, amigo.
Psh, I'm not afraid.
You're totally afraid, dude. He just imbibed that spoon into his body.
Yeah, so, no. The color's all wrong. You know, I did a lot of reading up on this thing before coming here, and all the potions in the pictures were more, you know, red. Yeah, red.
I'll see what I can add to make it more to your tastes.
Nothing, ignore him. I believe at some point he goes out into the jungle to find some more stuff, but maybe not. Let's get up. There it goes. Alright, I don't have anything to knock him unconscious. We'll just go ahead and choke him out. Wait until he's sufficient distance away. Go ahead. I'm not worried about that.
Let go! Right now! Somebody get help! I don't know what to do. Help me! Franco's trying to kill people. He's got his hands around someone's neck. Don't know anything about who we're looking for.
Hopefully they won't find the body. If they do, I might have to restart. guess I gotta go back this way. Yeah, there we go. The main street is right through here. Alright, let's go have a quick chat with Andrea. Let her know we're ready to cleanse the work site. I like to think that instead of some kind of shaman-style hat, he's just wearing a feather duster on his head. The pan flute is a nice touch, too. You can't be a shaman without a pan flute.
It's good to see you here.
See if I can go through here, or if they're going to tell me I have to wait. Might have to wait a cycle if that's the case.
Welcome, Taita.
Nope.
Miss Martinez is waiting for you in her office upstairs.
They're going to let me right in? Cool. Easy enough.
Well, the statue is ready for their wedding, Miss Martinez.
Hey,
But
how are you?
some problems with the band. Apparently, they're missing.
Ay, Dios mío. Well, well. The famous shaman decides to show up after all.
Wow, you're salty.
I'm pleased to finally put a face to the myth. I was beginning to think you didn't exist, what with your not replying to any of my inquiries.
I've been looking forward to meeting you, Miss Martinez.
All right. I need you to get over to the construction site on the outskirts of the village. The workers there uncovered a pile of old bones, and they've taken the opportunity to grab some undeserved recreational time. I need you to go over there as soon as possible and wave your magic wand or do an interpretive dance or whatever it is you do.
I can do that.
You can walk with me if you don't know the way. Otherwise, I'll see you there. Just don't take too long. I'm an important person and have many things to do. I will not wait around.
Very well.
But first, could you take your hat off and dust off the desk? It's a little bit dusty.
I haven't been to the construction site in some time, actually. It'll be good to get to see the new equipment. It was certainly expensive. Do you know how hard it is to transport a cutting-edge brand new cement mixer and
Keep
pourer
going.
around in the jungle? Very.
I can only imagine, Miss Martinez.
Blood angelic, untouched by human.
Oh, camera. Aha. Ah, I still got seen.
Los espíritus los han escuchado.
I don't remember where the security hut is for recording. I think it's on the Delgado estate. Not 100% on that.
Heard the news about the money. All they had is 15 guys in lock
I like that they had a very muted, like, techno beat coming from one of the huts outside of
I'm
her
happy you
estate.
finally came around. Mr. Delgado will be pleased. I understand he's not an easy man to relate to. Trust me, I know exactly where you're coming from. And he can be quite volatile at times. Maybe that's why he lets me handle most of the external conversations. Between you and me, Rico could probably do with a spiritual cleansing himself.
I'll see what I can do about that.
Working
want
with
me
the
to roofie
Delgado
him?
business has advantages, Taita. I appreciate you have a lot of influence with the locals here. All we are asking for is a ritual to set the men at ease. It should be quick and painless, and I'm certain you're up for the task. One hand washes the other, if you know what I mean.
I'll do my very best.
By the way, your Colombian accent is very thick. Thank you, I try really hard.
Those guys creep me out.
I know. I don't trust a feather duster either. Put some respect on my name.
Here for the cleansing ritual.
Taita, so good to finally have you here. You have been sorely missed.
Happy to be here.
So, here's the problem. We're digging some holes for the foundation work, and we come across these, well, bones, I guess. Turns out they're human, and the workers seem to think they're part of some old grave.
Sounds likely.
Yeah. So now they're on strike. won't work until the site is cleansed. This is where you come in, you know? You can help us out?
I'll do my best.
I think he recorded "I'll do my best" once, and then they just replayed it 5 times. I'll do my best.
Okay, everyone, come on. The Titan's here to perform his ritual of cleansing. Everybody gather around. Come on, come on.
All right, Taita. The stage is all yours.
Looking
Cleanse
good, man.
away.
Looking good.
Oh.
Thank you for your spiritual leadership and guidance today.
The site is clean now.
Muchas gracias for helping us settle down los espíritus. Spirits.
Taita, it was a beautiful ritual.
Excellent. A beautiful ritual. I could genuinely feel the spirits bless the worthwhile endeavor we are pursuing here. They're at peace now, expertly moved onto the afterlife by your Taita. I am confident this is the end of it.
Now we're just waiting for her to get in position.
Nicely done. Looks like the foreman is going to tour the site and show some of the machinery to Andrea Martinez. This might be your chance, 47.
Just wait for her to get in the right spot when everyone's
I
looking
am
away.
eager to get this site back on track, Mr. Rodriguez. I trust you know what is at stake here.
Si, Señorita Martinez. I'm very much aware. I will drive the men hard to get things done in time.
Excellent. Mr. Delgado needs to have the plant up and running very soon. It's vital
that's
for
it.
the business.
I understand.
I think.
Más hombre. Taita, muchas gracias for helping us settle.
I just need him to walk away so I can turn this on. Oh, come on, man. Don't you have other things to do?
It's important to me that the villagers believe this is for them.
Okay, well, you two idiots are talking. I'm going to try something. I'm hoping this isn't noticed, but you never know. This game has a way of giving people a sight that they shouldn't be capable of possessing. Where did I save last? Let's do... here. We're going to try to take this guy down so he doesn't see what I do next. Come on. Let me subdue. There we go. Ah, someone saw it. I knew it.
This was a warning. You know I'm right about this.
Might be able to do it here. Get the guy here and...
See what the hell that was.
I don't know, man. Just check it out. That might be it. There we go. Now I can dress myself as a construction worker. Gotta hide the body. Here we go. Down. Disguise. Perfect. Should be able to do this now. Just need her. Of course. Of course someone right there notices. Let's do this. Walk around the long way. Perfect. No! Why are you walking away? You were in space. There we go. Oh, we got it. We got it. Turn on. Go. See you later.
Martinez is down. Good work.
And of course, no one like jumps in to save her. And it's like, concrete. We don't want to get involved. Alright, let's get out of here. 1 down, 2 to go. Now, it just so happens we're right next to the start point for our second mission story, which was Deadly Art. Rico Delgado needs to have a tattoo fixed. So, P-Power, celebrity tattooist of Tattoo Torment fame, has come to Santa Fortuna, presumably to work his magic on Rico Delgado, a known ink enthusiast. Sounds like an invitation to the mansion, 47. Are you feeling expressive? Let's go ahead and do it. I forgot to have a quip for her assassination. I don't know. I guess your future plans for the cartel aren't as concrete as you thought they were. There you go. I don't know if he'll have anything funny to say here if I'm just hanging out.
That is P-Power. Real name, Paul Powers. Celebrity tattoo artist and reality TV star.
Mate, I'm telling you, I've been in some crazy shit before, but this takes the cake.
Mm-hmm.
Know where I'm supposed to be right now? The Delgado mansion. Just knock on the front gate, they said. And then what? Walk in and tattoo the world's most notorious cartel boss.
I can see how that's not easy.
I heard he kills
Now
people.
we'll play Diana's clip.
P-Power, celebrity tattooist of Tattoo Torment fame, has come to Santa Fortuna, presumably to work his magic on Rico Delgado, a known ink enthusiast. Sounds like an invitation to the mansion, 47. Are you feeling expressive?
Ooh, I even hit her beat on expressive.
Just for fun. Imagine what he'd do to me if I messed up.
Oh, sure, he's dangerous. But it's his wife you need to look out for, caballero. I'm a dead man.
I like the whisper there. I'm a dead man. So, here's the easy way to get to him. You just turn off the fuse box. They'll come and investigate. While we're back here, we'll just jump him, take him down, hide the body in the box right there. And then we'll have to take out Delgado, or P-Power rather, while he's turned away. Blech. Alright, he's down. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. There we go. Turn that power back on. Now, one thing I do need to get, and I don't know if I thought about that before, we'll go ahead and disguise ourselves as the bartender. Easy way to get him is when he turns away, we're going to poison his drink. Do I have a key? Wait, does the barman not have a key? Might have to go do a little exploring to find some rat poison. Oh, here it is. That was wacky. Alright, here we go. Lock the door.
It's me again. I think this drug lord is gonna kill me. If I mess up, he's going to
should be
kill
some
me.
rat
You
poison
have to
down
help
here.
me.
Right there, perfect. You'll have a couple of drug cartel members right there. Enforcers. The weird thing about this level is every single individual section has its own enforcer type. The Cocoa Fields have enforcers that wear tarp. Those guys work directly underneath the caves. They have masks over their face, handkerchiefs.
Well, it's this Rico Delgado character, isn't it? I'm supposed to be on my way to do some sort of tattoo cover-up work on him.
Could be worse. You could be lying dead in a ditch somewhere.
Well, shit, that's the problem, isn't it? Did you know he runs the biggest drug cartel in Colombia?
I've had experience with the Delgado family in the past, yes.
He's one of the most dangerous men in the country. One false move, and I'm dead.
I think you're right about that, sir.
You're not soothing him. Alright, so what we need him to do is turn away so I can go ahead and poison his drink. Since I'm the bartender, no one will notice when I do that. Alright, go ahead. Go back out. There you go, dummy. I'm gonna go ahead and poison this real quick. Go back to tending bar.
It's me. Look, I'm in real trouble here. Call me back, all right?
He'll get sick, go find somewhere to vomit.
Right?
I'll take him out while he's doing it.
Fellow isn't that dangerous after all. It could all be rumors, right?
Mm-hmm. You don't say, sir.
My way. I'm about to puke. Out of my way.
Well, don't do it on the bar. Go find a quiet bathroom somewhere.
Hmm?
Don't worry, I got him.
That looks serious. You okay?
Alright, perfect. Let's go ahead and disguise ourselves. And we'll hide the body just to make sure no one finds him. I don't know if anyone goes in the bathroom, but we will be doubly sure by getting... Oh, what are you doing? Put the stupid thing back on. Now the button presses aren't doing what they're supposed to. This game. Get through. Look at the outfit. Put on the outfit. The trouble of having multiple actions capable from one button press. Alright, we have what we need to enter Delgado's mansion. We do need to go to the front gate. We cannot go through any of the side ones. So we'll have to go up here. Is that techno beat again? What? No, I'm not in that outfit anymore. I know that jawline anywhere. That's totally Taita. Now, important part to remember here. These guys will frisk you, so you gotta put away your weapon somewhere safe, preferably that won't be spotted and taken away, but we'll leave it there. I don't think they'll see a problem with anything else, and actually before we go in, just in case things go south, let's get rid of the guns. Or get rid of the cameras, rather. There's one right there. There's one right there. Come back down. Go ahead and enter.
You that Papawa guy?
Papawa?
Hang on, man. I hope you don't mind, but we need to frisk you.
I debated real hard about whether or not I should attempt the kill that involves the hippo in the back, but I decided this was a more interesting one.
You're entering the lion's den, 47. Tread carefully. Practically everyone here is dangerous, not least Rico Delgado himself.
All right, Mr. Pawa. Follow me to the house. Mrs. Delgado wanted to meet you. She's a big fan. She'll take you to Rico afterwards. So, famous tattoo artist, huh? I put some ink on skin as well in my time. Of course, most of that was in prison, and not always on people who appreciated the work. You know how hard it is to tattoo traitor on a guy's forehead while he's squirming around on the ground like a worm? Not easy, let me tell you.
Interesting
there's another
story.
camera.
Thank you for sharing.
I know.
Can't hide from this one. Well, probably
That
could.
is Catalina Delgado, wife to Rico Delgado for the past 11 years.
It's really you, P-Power. It's such an honor to meet you. I just love your show.
Yeah.
That episode
Go on
where
in.
you tattooed
Not
the
just
heart
standing
of
around
one
here,
of
huh?
that time policeman while they're administrating CPR. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
A great moment. I cherish the memory to this day.
See. So, Rico has this tattoo on his neck, and he insists it's supposed to be based on a photo of me. I'm not a fool, Mr. Powers. My nose never looked like that, not even before the operation. And sure, I've had a few ticks done here and there, but nothing as drastic as that. I want you to make it look like me, not some young skank.
I'll do my very best, Mrs. Delgado.
Ah, Chico, let me just grab a quick selfie with you, all right?
Sure, why not?
Yay! Just look this way. Oh, que sí, wow, we look so good together. This is great.
You have such a beautiful smile, 47. She was like, this is the greatest moment of my life. He was like, all joy is dead to me.
Hey, babe.
So far, so good, 47. Now to leave your mark on Mr. Delgado.
So, this is the famous P. Power, tattoo artist to the stars. Huh. You don't exactly look like you do on TV, do you? There's something different about you.
Cariño, don't insult our guest. He's obviously not been sitting in a stylish chair for days, but this is P-Power. Who else would it be?
Well, what about those cheekbones? The guy on TV didn't have cheekbones like that.
Hey, Rico,
He's
enough.
smart.
You know they fix all that in post-production. Just let the man work.
Okay, fine. Whatever you say. Okay, I'm ready. Let's get this thing fixed.
Okie-doke.
Cat, I swear to God.
What? Am I not allowed to update my social channels anymore? Is that it?
It's very distracting, kitty cat. Please stop now.
What's the problem? You don't even have to do anything.
You need to keep still, Mr. Delgado.
Rico, don't worry.
I wouldn't want to stab
Got
you
this
by
under
accident.
Hey, you heard
Two
the man,
guys.
Catalina. Leave us
I'm
now.
watching you. One wrong move y la vas a estar pidiendo.
Fine.
You hear
Have
me?
it your way. But that tattoo better look exactly like me when you're done with your new BFF, Rico.
Calm down, all right? Everything's okay here.
Just making sure the script doesn't try anything funny.
Hey, I need you to stand down. Stop waving that thing around.
Afraid I can't do that, Patron. This parse might get the jump on us.
So what are we waiting for, huh? I'm here, I'm ready. Get on with it. Hey, Jose, I need you to leave us alone now. You're too wound up right now. You understand?
All right, boss, all right. But I'll be back in a little while if I don't hear from you, away one.
Oh, finally. Some peace and quiet.
Can I finish my work now?
Do what you do best, man.
You got it.
Not if there's any boxes nearby that we can use, but that's fine once he's out. Sorry, Rico, but I think you've inked your last drug deal. Oh, right in the ear ball.
Rico Delgado has been eliminated. Nicely done.
All right, pick up his keys. I'm not going to use those to do anything, but we are going to drag his body out of here. We want to put him in a box. There should be something in the bathroom. Maybe not. Not a big deal. Just leave the body right there. And let's get out of here before someone gets nervous. Wonder if there was a box out here on the patio. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so one other option we have. Let's see if there's anyone downstairs. I don't think there is. Well, we'll try going out the front. It's possible that someone's going to be alerted by us leaving that way, and they'll become suspicious, but I don't think that's going to happen. Hey, boys, we're all done. Yep, we're good.
Hey, man, you done already?
Sure am.
Look, you just walked in a minute ago.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Got a beat, cheeks. See you. Excuse me. I think the security recording equipment is actually in that booth right there, but I'm not 100% on that. Well done, boys. Have a good one.
Sir, I need you to leave. You can't be here. I got my orders.
I'm leaving. See ya. Grab the gun. Let us proceed to the next area. First things first, we gotta start half-baked right here. A helicopter pilot lost a package belonging to Jorge Franco. So, it sounds like the Delgados helicopter pilot dropped a package over the jungle by mistake. A red box containing circuit boards for Jorge Franco's new cocaine processing machine. Sounds like a workplace accident waiting to happen, providing Franco can get his machine working. So we'll go ahead and start that one. The box is up on a hill in the jungle. We can actually go up there and find it without any special sneaking, as far as I recall. Yep, they found the body. It was a matter of time. Now, unfortunately, it means the alert's probably going to be raised. So don't be surprised if people all start popping white circles over their head. I think you can take one of these guys out without being alerted. Let's try. I don't have any heavy objects to bash anyone in the head with. Yep, there we go. Drag him over to the side of the street. Hide his body. Disguise as a soldier. Good to go. That'll get me around some areas, but once we get into the coca fields, people are going to know that I'm not supposed to be there. There we go. So this is very likely where I'm going to start being noticed immediately, because it'll flag me as trespassing. No? Okay, not quite yet. We'll have to get into the coca fields themselves before we start getting flagged as not supposed to be there. The box is right there. Got some apricots. I don't know why I need these. Well, I'm hungry. Now, I think we can actually knock that down. Yes, we can. Alright, so now we just need to climb down. Drop down. Get the circuits. And now we can go complete the next step, which is we need to actually get into the coca fields, install the circuit board, and then Jorge will set himself up for the kill. There they are. We may get flagged immediately dropping down here. Yep, see, there you go. So, we'll try sneaking. There's going to be some guards around here who will notice that we're not supposed to be there, and we have to be very careful. Right here we might be able to get across. Good to go. Now what we want to do is we want to disguise ourselves as a coca worker. Easiest way to do that is right here. There's two idiots talking about something, and we will draw their attention one at a time.
I'm giving up, bro. There's no way we're finding a red box. Huh?
Yeah, they were talking about the red box.
We should check it out, don't you think?
Well, claro.
Alright, once he gets in place, you have to tiptoe because they will hear you moving in the brush.
So, man.
Oh, I can't get it to work! Oh, what were you doing, game? They wouldn't let me subdue him. I got screwed. Alright, idiots. You want to play dirty? We'll play dirty. Let's run an apricot. This time you better not get locked in a corner I can't get you to
Probably check that out.
subdue.
Go have a look, okay? See, I hear you.
What is going on here? There's a log here somewhere. Or it might be over by the water. Yep, there it is. I think I see it. Again, this is good for concealing all this tall grass, or in this case, cocaine leaves. But you have to be slow while you're moving around. If you're not, someone will hear you and they will come and investigate. There we go. Hopefully no one will be nearby when I conk them on the noggin. Here we go. Oh, come on, game!
Sometimes it's just your lucky day.
I don't believe this nonsense.
Yeah, we might have a possible situation. Stay tuned.
I can't even get to it. This is a nightmare. I'm popping him in the skull. Forget it. I tried.
You hear me?
Oh my god. Wait for him to leave. Chuck the coin. Pick up the log. I swear to God, if you don't go down without alerting anyone, I'm going to throw a fit. Thank you. Good lord. Why was this the thing that was breaking the run here? Drag him out here somewhere where no one will notice. Grab the outfit. Good to go. Take the money. Take his gun. Put the log back down. Don't need it right now. Alright, so now, provided we don't get spotted by an enforcer, we just walk right into the facility and install the circuit board. This episode may run a little bit long because we are going to do the Silent Assassin suit only run, but it might be longer than your standard episode, unfortunately. Disguise yourself as a lab worker.
I heard from my uncle who lives in Bogota that White Stallion is making a killing in there, practically destroying the entire competition.
Genius. The stuff on the street now isn't even a real deal. It's the diluted version. I think the wealthy will get
Alright, we're going to save here because I can use the radio to distract at least one of them, maybe not all three.
Rico claims it will blow a hole in the U.S.
Yeah, see, the one that we need to take the disguise of is probably not going to respond, but this one will.
So tired, I do not need this accolade.
Maybe it doesn't matter. Hey, what up? Did he try to say I have a family? Of course. Of course!
U.S. economy. Let us flood the whole southeastern section of the U.S. in a matter of weeks.
Go away.
Biggest in all of the Americas, compadre. Bigger than those Morelos pendejos.
See if I could just get him to come over here. Problem is that guy's gonna see if I do it. Let him turn off the radio first, then take him down. Maybe that'll be the ticket. Nope, he heard it. And someone outside saw, too.
whole southeastern section of the U.S.
Why are you jumping out the window, dummy? I just wanted you to turn on the radio. I'm gonna hit him with a brick of cocaine from here. Watch someone get spooked by it. Thank you. Gotta put the gun down. Oh, no, no, no. Come on. Put it down. Put it down. That may be problematic, though. Let's switch back. Grab the gun. Put it out in the coca. When I'm not going to be spotted. Yes, I know. Camera saw me again. Alright. We're going to get this done. Swap back to the other outfit. Now we can finish this. Now we gotta go track down Franco. Oh, maybe I'll just come here.
The machine is working now? Delgados? Well, Franco will be pleased with that. Senor Franco, your machine is finally up and running. Come by and have a look at it when you have a moment.
Oh, look at him hauling ass.
Look at that. It runs again. Look at how smoothly it's running. This will change everything. Everything. We are suddenly overcome with joy. See, this is what happens when focus is applied alongside proper work ethics. This is the future, people.
Okay. Now I need everyone to turn away.
Why are they still standing here? Surely they can see the machine is working perfectly now. We have no need for them anymore. They are excused to go back home to their sad little lives in the village. That is all. Guard, please escort these people from the room. We want to be alone in here.
All right, everyone. Follow me.
Alright, everyone's beating cheeks. What?
Hey.
Okay.
Do not have the clearance.
Oh, shit.
We have no need for them anymore. They are excused to go back home to their sad little lives in the village. That is all. Guard, please escort these people from the room. We want to be alone in here.
All right, everyone.
Alright, this time they didn't flag me as trespassing. I'm sure something will happen anyway that'll mess me up. Like that. Just give him a second. Eventually he'll go into the right spot to knock him into the machine.
All right, Mr. Franco. I've checked everything. We're clear.
There we go. Now, hop back in.
No longer will we have to deal with those.
Sorry, Franco. I know we make Coke here, but I'm more of a Pepsi man. Ooh.
Targets neutralized. This should come from the cartel. Excellent work, 47. Now head for an exit.
Someone is gonna get hurt, real hurt, and we're gonna have to...
I don't think I need keys to fly out of here with the helicopter, so we'll try to get there. Hopefully without being spotted by half a dozen people. Normally, if you can't take an exit, they would block it off, and I'm not seeing a block on that, so let's try it and see if it works. The answer is, it works. Alright, well, that went about as poorly as Colorado did at the end. The game was conspiring to keep me from killing Franco. Well, the good news is the silent assassin suit only run actually is pretty smooth. Again, this is probably going to be a little bit of a longer episode. I'll try to buff out the edges in post-production, but we'll get this done. yeah, I deserve that one star. Let's go ahead and watch the cinematic that pops afterwards.
Mission status. Columbia assignment successful. Tactical targets neutralized. Militia transport network disabled. Location of primary target unknown. Team chasing several leads. End message. Encrypt and send.
I'm not as strong as you. They have to pay for what they did.
It needs to stop. You need to stop.
If my source checks out, we can prove the board knew about the chemical leaks. We'll have grounds for a retrial.
It won't make a difference. They're too powerful.
They're not the devil, Nancy. Just a company. They're not above the law, don't you see? This is bigger than James. Those bastards killed 80 people.
And they got away with it. Think about what that means.
No one's untouchable.
No one's untouchable.
Diana!
Coming! Mom? Dad?
We got what we came for. Move out.
Why did they even bother putting a timer on it? Just have it blow up after 5 minutes without announcing to the world how long it's going to take. I don't know if they revealed in any of the past games that Diana's family was also killed in an assassination, but that is certainly interesting to see play out the way it does. All right, so we are going to do a silent assassin suit only run. Again, this is probably going to be a little bit of a longer episode. I do apologize, but let's get everything set up. I'm going to put some poison right there. We're going to keep the cowboy outfit because it's funny. And again, we're going to start with Andrea, but we're going to start with her because that is the closest location for the first hit. And it's both remarkably sneaky and also remarkably easy, I would say. Go ahead and get started. Go. We're going to save before we go on to the grounds. Oh, I went too far. Poison's right here. Thought it was up inside of a building. It's actually on the first floor here. Where are you? Right. Close the door. Come on, game. I might take the briefcase as well. Why not? Just for hitting people. It's a good blunt instrument. And I know in the early versions of the first Hitman game, the briefcase seemed to be like a homing missile. You could throw it and it would track at people around corners. Quite ridiculous. I think I might have gone a little bit too far. We can do it right here. Yep, there we go. So this guy won't really give a crap about what we did, but we'll drop the briefcase anyway just to mess with him. Save. Okay, hop the wall.
You dropped something.
Oh, don't worry about it. I think I can pop this without being noticed. Nope, someone noticed. It can also go this way. Provided the office is empty. Looks like it is. And go out this side. And there is a pipe. This way, right? Yep, there it is. Climb the pipe. Go around the edge.
All right, time for a call, Paula. Let's go to the meeting room downstairs. Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna hop right here. Now, we are waiting for a chance to get in when no one's looking. Should be good. And we're going to poison that water right there. Uh-oh. You're good. You're good. Poison the water. And get the heck out. Quick. Done. That is a water bottle that she will drink out of eventually, and then once that is done, she'll be dead, and we move on to the next target.
Mr. Lopez, this is Andrea Martinez from the Delgado Foundation calling. We spoke on the phone earlier in the week.
I guess I could hop the rail here, but I prefer to do it in a way that they're not going to see.
The foundation is underway, and I'd like to get some movement
Come
on
on.
the above ground
There we
construction.
go.
You told me you had the resources to deal with this as a contractor. Is that still the case? Excellent.
I'm gonna wait.
We will need
She's
to have
looking right out the
parts
window.
shipped in from all over the country and assembled on site. As I mentioned, the government takes an unfair interest in our work because we have refused to play ball and hand out bribes.
I think I can get past.
Hence, we need to keep this
Yeah, there we
off
go.
the books. Mr. Delgado will be very pleased to hear that. I'll have my assistant draw up the relevant paperwork. Thank you.
Someone took the briefcase. Whatever. Can I drop from here? No, I can't.
Paula, I'm heading down to the village to check on the statue. I'll be
All right.
back later.
Yep. Thank you. Now, how about both of you leave? Alright, climb through. Head out the window. Head for the shrubbery. Should be good to go. Hop the wall. One down, 2 to go. The second one, instead of going after Rico Delgado, we're going to go after Jorge Franco first. This one is also one that I may have to do a little bit of save scumming on because it is timing based. Got to get him inside of a hut and take him out and hope that no one is looking while you do it. It can be frustrating. This is one of those ones where I've done it and had the game give me a fail before, and it can be kind of annoying. Okay. Right here. Drop down. Quick. Alright, we're in the shrubs. Run across here. In the shrubbery. Take our time. So we don't draw any unwanted attention. Okay, we're good. Best way to get around all this is to actually go this way. Gotta be very careful. Those guards, I believe, come around this dirt path. Now, the interesting thing is this area here where the coca leaves are very tall, you can actually conceal yourself walking upright. You don't have to worry about anyone seeing you while you're standing up. We're not going to take any chances. Alright, should be good. Go. Our next crossing point's going to be right here. Wait for them to pass. Once they pass, go. So that hut right in front of us is where we want to set everything up. Again, this can be a little bit tricky timing-wise. I don't think there's anything in here we want, but maybe a blunt instrument for hitting someone would be useful. That's not blunt. That's way too big. It's alright. Alright, so first things first, we gotta get the guy who's inside the hut out, because he will ruin our attempt. We're gonna save here. And save over that one. Pull out the gun. We're going to pop the camera, because that'll be our exit. I don't want anyone seeing that. And he's coming out to investigate. We'll mess with the air conditioning while he's distracted. He'll come out, we'll take him down and put him in the box right there. Alright. Drag him. Quick. Get to the box. Put him in the box. Alright, Andrea's down.
Martinez is down.
Turn the AC back on. Get the key. Now, we're going to save here again. So many things you got to get done without being caught. I'd hate to be busted just trying to open the door here. Which is, I mean, I knew. Someone was going to see that. Good news is there's a box right here. We're going to take out our gun. Eventually, Jorge will come into the booth here to check his notes on the table. When he does that, with any luck, we'll be able to get him and put him in the box. Unfortunately, there are windows right there on that side and to my right here, and that leaves a lot of chances for people to see me killing him, which could be a problem. Hopefully that won't be the case. Alright, so let's hop out now. Duck.
That is Jorge Franco.
Pop.
Delgado cartel's
Drag him back quickly. Nope, someone heard it. And he... Alright, he's gotten by. Hop out of the box. There we go. Drag him to the box.
Down. Nice work, 47.
Dump him in. Let's get out of here, quick. Should be able to walk this way because that door will obscure your view. Alright, 2 down, 1 to go. Again, this is going to be another really tricky area as far as timing, so we're going to save. go through this gate right here, which will lead us right into the Delgado compound. I feel like the lockpick is almost an essential tool in every run. Alright, we should be good. That guy looking through the binoculars won't notice you usually. Alright. We're going to wait for that guy. He will turn back eventually, and then we're going to go upstairs, because that second floor is where Delgado's bedroom is. Alright, good to go. Get over to that. Uh-oh. Alright, we're good. Go. Should be alright, should be alright. Uh-oh. Alright, good. No! There had to be someone here. Alright, go. Where's the maids? Perfect. Should be alright. Should be alright. Should be alright. She's busy.
That's
No!
Rico Delgado, head of the Delgado
See if I can get in here quickly. Alright, we're good. Here's what we're gonna do. Turn this on. Hide in the box. Rico will notice. Rico did not notice. Why is Rico not noticing? Someone had to ruin this. Alright, well, here's the good news. We're going to take out this idiot. That'll be one less person to worry about. Clean up your mess.
Son of a bitch!
Drag him out. May do this again, see if we can't get Delgado to respond. Overflow the sink while he's playing in his mirror. Oh, wow. Wow, game. Unbelievable. I think there's another box I can hide her in. Everyone but Delgado decided to respond to this. Step back.
Come on, I don't need this shit.
Neither do I, but you're making this worse than it had to be, lady. Come on, clean up your mess.
Damn it.
I'm gonna try to drag her into this room and see if there's a spot to hide. There we go. Perfect. I swear, if anyone else responds to this water, I'm quitting. I've had enough for the day. Open. Open. Alright, I think we got the time on it. Good. Wait till he goes by. Got him.
All targets neutralized. This should paralyze the cartel. Excellent work, 47.
Good to go.
Now head for an exit.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to weave in and out of the area just like we did to get in here, so we might have to do a little save scumming in on this as well. Hopefully not much. Save. Where's that guard? He's not in view. We should be alright. There's a maid there, but she shouldn't notice us enough. Good to go. Good to go. This might be tricky. We're good? Go. Alright, we did it. Now we're going to have to weave back through the coca fields. Really is no shortcut here. I don't think we can get to the helicopter safely, because there's too many people that we have to walk past to get to it. And I think there's usually a guard posted there at all times, so that would not be a really good choice. These two guards to get around their little cycle. Go. We're going to stop here just in case. What guards do and don't notice can be frustrating at times. Should be good. Go back this way. Be careful, these guys will hear. You gotta take it slow. And unfortunately, you see that there's a guard right there. This may complicate things. We're gonna save here first. He may see us, so we gotta be fast. Alright, here we go. Go. Alright, we got it. We should be out of here. There might be one other spot where someone will notice us, but for the most part, we're done. Even the music tells you you're basically finished. So hell down this way. The gate. I think once we get through the gate, we are in the clear. We're in the clear. Let's get out of here. The rail. And we're going to take the bus out of here. All right, we are done. That's Silent Assassin suit only for Santa Fortuna. It's a little more meandering than most of the Silent Assassin suit only runs I do, but I haven't found a smoother one yet. That doesn't mean there isn't one, it just means I haven't figured it out. Okay. Good to go. Go ahead and queue up the cinematic. We'll skip that. Okay, we are all done in Santa Fortuna. In the next episode, we're going to be heading to Mumbai, where we're going to be taking out a trio of individuals, a local crime boss who acts as kind of like a matriarch figure, Hollywood, or Bollywood, I should say, director, and a mysterious pirate lord whose identity has never been identified. That was a little redundant, but basically no one knows who he is. We have to figure it out during the mission. But that's going to be in the next episode. That's going to do it for episode 10 of Nub's Hitman Files. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.